If I can just last a little bit longer. Oh, please, baby girl, don't cry. If Daddy hears you, he'll know where we are. He'll find us, he'll drag me out of the wardrobe by my hair, he'll put his fist in my face again, and you'll soon see the bruises, the same familiar bruises I try so hard to hide. But ones I know your brother and sister sees. The ones that make them look at me with such sadness. If we utter one sound, Mummy will get hurt again, and everyone will be sad once more. And so we have to be quiet as we can. Shh. Baby girl, please, shh. It's an impossible situation. My husband George is on one again while we're on holiday in Cape Verde. He's lost his temper, and as usual, he's taken it out on me. As I cradle our daughter, Dylan George, I pray to God I sometimes wonder exists. How is this my life? How the hell have I got myself back here? Well, the answer is simple. This is exactly the life I expected for myself. Once upon a time, I was a singer in a hugely popular girl band, married to the golden boy of pop, hanging out with the likes of Mariah Carey and Bryan Adams. But I was never comfortable in that world. Why? Because it wasn't me. All I knew before I was thrust into the showbiz bubble was pain, abandonment, abuse, drugs, alcohol, a mother who desperately needed mothering herself. And of course, as the public know, following my perfect marriage to Westlife star Brian McFadden, one that ended with him cheating on me and ripping my heart out, I fell back into that mucky world of drink and drugs and abandonment, enabled by a bad man whose only redeeming quality was the fact he fathered two of my beautiful children. So of course I can't be surprised to find myself here, in my mid-30s, now a mother of 5, cowering in a wardrobe of a rented villa on holiday I'm sharing with an abusive man. A man I love so much, a troubled ex-con who ticks every box on my twisted list of romantic credentials. I don't have myself to blame. I made the choices that brought me to this point. I knew what I was doing when I started dating George K. A fellow with a huge scar stretched across his stomach, a literal axe wound. The result of being stabbed in a fight, a grotesque marking he wore as a badge of honour. And I hate to say it, something that actually turned me on. I love the idea of a bad boy. Not like Mark Croft, my ex-husband, who was rotten to the core. I mean, a sexy, dangerous, charismatic nutter who you know will protect you, whose violent outbursts could pass off as passionate, who wanted you so badly no one else could have you or even speak to you. It's something I can't explain, but from the moment I reconnected with George, a boy I'd known from when we were teens hanging around Warrington, I knew I had to have him. And so here I am, barely 3 years later, hidden in a wardrobe in a hell of my own making. As my breathing quickens and I feel my little girl tense up in my arms, I begin to accept the inevitable. As he always does, George will find me and he will hurt me. And then following the beatings, he'll apologise and we'll make up, and suddenly he'll sweep me up in his arms, begging for forgiveness, and it'll all be worth it. Look how much he cares, I'll say to myself as I whine in pain from the cuts on my face. He's so passionate about me, he can't control himself. He loves me. The thought gives me a bizarre sense of comfort, and I realise the pattern will simply continue. So I give in. Firstly, I need to make sure my baby girl is safe. And while I know how much he loves her, I need to make sure she's out of harm's way. If I can just get her to safety, get her out of the way, then I'll accept the punishment coming to me. The sooner it's done, the sooner it's over. The sooner he'll be cradling me in those huge arms of his again, the sooner I'll forgive him. The sooner we'll be back to laughing and joking and staying up all night, talking till my heart bursts with love once more. So I open the wardrobe door, my little girl in my arms, and step into the light. Fast forward 7 years, and I sit to write this book as a widow. George is gone, forever, taken at the age of 39, in bizarre circumstances, which even now, knowing him as I did, I still can't get my head around. I'm in a happy, solid relationship with a man who I know, in my heart, I'll never leave. I have stability, money, huge house full of laughter, bickering, and the dogs that jump up on my...